And tears, apologies and a resignation. It was an extraordinary and emotional night for Australian cricket as the ball tampering trio faced the media and the nation. Take a listen.
Anytime you think about making a questionable decision, think about who you're affecting your parents, and to see the way my old man's been and
thanks everybody.
And my mum, it hurts. I just want to say I'm sorry and for the pain that I've, I guess, brought to Australia and the fans and the public. It's devastating and I'm truly sorry.
As you can understand, it's been a tough and emotional time for my wife and the kids. At this present time, you'll hear from me in a couple of days. At the moment, my priority is to get these kids in bed and rest up and let my mind be clear so I can think and talk to you in a couple of days.
People know that I've worked so hard to be able to get to this point in my career, and to know that I've just given somebody else an opportunity for free is devastating to me.
Tough, wasn't it? I'm joined now by former Australian cricket captain Michael Clarke. Clarke, good morning to you. Such raw emotion there. How are you feeling watching that?
Oh, look, I think it's been, such an emotional 24 hours for everyone involved. You feel for the players, you feel for their families as well. I think, and there's no doubt that mistakes have been made. I think that'll remain in everybody's mind, and it's going to take time for that to heal. But I think these guys have certainly started that process with what they went through last night. I thought courageous from Cameron Bancroft, a 25-year-old young man, to be able to get up and speak like that. And then obviously the raw emotion from Steve Smith. You can see the pain that it's caused, and I think now they probably understand the pain that it's caused the game of cricket.
You articulate that so perfectly, because I think everyone felt the pain. If you've ever been through troubles in your life and you've seen pain yourself, you watched him and you could feel it come through. How did you feel it with him?
Yeah, look, I know, David Warner's copping criticism for not doing a press release, and when I watch Steve's press release, Steve's media conference, sorry, I'm unsure whether it was the right thing to get him to do it straight away, or to give him, a night's sleep or a night around his family and his friends, and then get him to do the media. So I don't really know what's right and wrong there. It seems to me David's approach is different to Steve's. It was so hard to watch. And like I say, I think, it will remain in the front of everyone's minds why we're in this situation, because mistakes have been made. So I don't want to forget that. But if that doesn't break your heart, nothing will. To watch anybody go through something like that is, I said on social media, the word devastating just rings a bell right in the front of my mind. And, Carl, the other thing, I really worry about the other 11 guys that take the field tonight in South Africa. These 3 guys are going to now suffer the consequences, but the 11 guys that take the field in South Africa, they're going to have to continue to deal with that. And there's no, unfortunately, in professional sport at the highest level, there's no feeling sorry for people. So the South African public, the South African fans that turn up, the South African team, they're going to give it to these 11 Australian players that take the field. And that's where I think our focus really needs to go now, as past players, fans of the game, supporters. This team really needs a lot of patience, a lot of resilience, some good leadership. And, I think, I really hope these guys come out and play some great cricket tonight.
Yeah, me too. And I think, hopefully, people do rally around them. Just those images of David Warner and his wife and his kids. I think this is hard.
Yeah.
And look, I'm part of the media, but the kids are there, and his wife is there. Yeah. And when they walk away, and she puts her hand on the back of his neck, and it's two beautiful children, and they're a couple under the pump. Look at all the media there. Just this bit here. I think this says everything. Just this bit. You know what? Let's just try and move through this and get past it. That's a family under the pump. This is all very difficult for everyone involved.